This is Andy with QualityStocks. Today's Monday, March 14th, 2011, and today we're going to take a look at Provectus Pharmaceutical Inc. Provectus is a NASDAQ bulletin board company trading under ticker PVCT. Watched this chart for a while now, made a great run here towards the end of last year. Came back down, made a double bottom. I thought it was going to try and make that move again. It didn't. Got knocked down by the 200-day moving average. Actually broke through support, but has moved its way back up again. Is now holding the support level that it held previously. This is making basically an inverted head and shoulders kind of look to it. And this chart's definitely going to go on radar to continue the pattern and try and make a move. See, we got a little bit of a wedge look going on with the MACD, something along those lines. See right now, though, basically neutral, trending right around zero. Put in a decent position to try and make a move. Same look to the PPO. For both of these indicators, we're going to look for that top side to get taken out, have that trend line get broken. ADX is riding right down the middle, trying to put together the slightest little uptrend, but it needs to have some continuation to really be established. It could try and turn back down at this point. It's neutral, but leaning towards the bullish side is positive DI. It looks like it's trying to curl. Getting a little bit of a different look from these indicators that tell you about money flowing. MFI, sharp move up, holding over top of 50s bullish. But look like they're trying to trickle back downwards a little bit because the stock had a couple down days to end last week. Accumulation distribution and shaking money flow are leaning towards the bearish side of things. We'll look for an accumulation distribution is for a move to happen. It needs to start holding a base, start to put together an uptrend. We'll look for that trend line to get broken in the future. Just going to try and establish some new higher highs and higher lows. Right now, though, basically in a downwards channel. Similar look to the shaking money flow. Tried to turn just a little bit, but still it had made a new lower low. So we're going to look for this as try and trend back towards zero. It's just something to keep your eye on. Look for money flow into the stock to become a little bit stronger. CCI basically neutral. You can see right there, right around zero. Again, kind of a wedge look to it, just defining the fact that's relatively undecided. Full Stow was trying to make that move into bull chart territory with breakthrough 50. A couple down days to end last week, knocked that down a little bit. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that as well for continuation to move back to the north side. Look for something a little bit stronger is what we're going to want to see. Rather see a trend in a channel like this than we would these more volatile long whips. So I'm going to be watching for the Full Stow to try and stabilize a little bit. Trix, I think, has a nice look. Want to see it try and make a new higher high, but holding over top of zero is bullish. So I just want to look for this, try and come off this trend line and try and oscillate again. Look for some sort of channels to establish because it's much stronger when you see it channeling. RSIs reinforce the fact of some indecision. Tried to make a move. These two down days right through here. Got to turn back. Still holding over top of 50, which is bullish. But basically all three of them right there at that level, showing quite a bit of indecision. That this can't seem to get any real strong momentum behind it. What I really see in this is this sort of look. Has a feel of inverted head and shoulders. And support and resistance levels are well defined. See right there at 88. 88, 89, 90. That 2-cent area should be very strong support. It's maintained that for many months. Resistance is well defined at $1. Always a psychological barrier. Push slightly above it right here. You can see it hit 99. It kind of really was having a tough time with about 97. But it was support through here, resistance through here. 200-day moving average is right there. Wicked above it twice last week and couldn't hold, pulled back down. So that's going to be a key breakout point for it. In respect to the head and shoulders, it has a trend line look something like that. That'd be the neckline. It's a little bit more of a steep angle than I typically like to see, but the reality of it is it's only about 4 cents. It appears a little bit steeper than it really is, but that'd be the breakout point that I'd want to see. Obviously, very nice move from where it is to this bottom. This chart really has to live and die by holding this support level and seeing this pattern play itself out. It could be a very strong pattern. The upside can be quite substantial. There's some other things technically going on that are good. 50-day moving average is pulled inside of there. 200-day moving average is coming down. So any sort of upward movement that's sustained will get this 200-day curling. You'll start to see the price per share trending over top of them, which would be very bullish and could be identifying this as a true bottom. Of course, the biotech play, so news can always be factored into this. Something to keep an eye on. 181,000 shares traded is not terrible volume, but you can see it's actually a little bit less than it has been trading. I did a quick look. I believe this has about 90 million shares outstanding, so the potential for large volume increases is also there. So all in all, when I saw this chart, it really caught my eye for the pattern it was trying to make. Now it's going to sit on the watch list and see if it's going to hold this support level and then try and make a move to the north side over the next several weeks. But in general, I think the Provectus chart has a very nice look to it, and I really like to see strong support levels be established. So I'll be keeping an eye on it from here on forward and see where it goes. As always, merely my interpretation of the PVCT chart. This is Andy with QualityStocks. Thank you for watching and trade smart.